You want to see something really creepy? Check this out.
Let's see what happens when you take Coffee Mate and you blow it into a flame. Coffee Mate, a delicious morning ritual. Let's give it a shot. Okay, it's brand new. See, it has a safety seal, so it's very safe. Okay, let's just toss that over there. Remove this. Hold on, the safety seal. Safety is always our number one priority, right? Okay. Make sure the flame works. Really? There we go. Okay. I got to put it in my mouth. It's kind of gross, but... Let's try it one more time. Do it a little further away because I want you to get the whole chimichanga.
Right, let me dig into this properly for you. So the specific culprit is hydrogenated vegetable oil. That's the key ingredient. Vegetable oil that's had hydrogen gas added to it under pressure.
So it's vegetable oil with hydrogen gas under pressure.
Exactly. Hydrogenated vegetable oil, so regular vegetable oil that's been treated with hydrogen gas under high pressure and temperature. That process turns it into a solid or semi-solid fat, which is what makes the powder work as a creamer. But it keeps those flammable properties.
What other items other than food have hydrogenated vegetable oil in them?
Good question. Hydrogenated vegetable oil shows up in all sorts of things.
Such as?
Right, so things like lotions, lip balms, moisturizers, and some shampoos use it as a thickener, an emollient. You'll also find it in candles, soaps, and even some plastics and industrial products.
What kind of industrial products use it?
Good question. It shows up in things like lubricants, hydraulic fluids, and cutting oils used in manufacturing. It's also used in some polymers and synthetic materials production. Basically, anywhere industry needs a stable, viscous ingredient that won't separate or break down easily. Pretty versatile stuff, really.
Synthetic materials such as what?
Things like certain plastics, rubber compounds, and synthetic fibers. It acts as a processing aid and helps bind components together. You'll also find it in some adhesives and sealants. Basically anything where they need something that flows well during manufacturing but then sets into a stable form.
What effect does this have on the human body?
So hydrogenated vegetable oil is actually a bit controversial health-wise. It contains trans fats, which your body doesn't process the same way as regular fats. Regular consumption has been linked to increased cholesterol levels, inflammation, and higher risk of heart disease. That's why many countries have started restricting or banning it in food products. The FDA phased it out in the US, for instance. In cosmetics and other non-food products, the health risk is much lower since you're not ingesting it regularly.
But if I'm having a cup of coffee every day and using Coffee Mate, I am ingesting it every day.
You're absolutely right. If you're using Coffee Mate daily in your coffee, you are ingesting those trans fats regularly. Over time, that daily intake can add up and contribute to the health issues I mentioned. Higher cholesterol, inflammation, increased cardiovascular risk. It's not a massive amount per cup, but it compounds when it's a daily habit.
Up next, Nestlé's Drumsticks.
Now, I saw this on the internet, and I said, could it be clickbait? I wanted to try. Let's see what happens. It should be melting, right? Chocolate's dripping just a little bit. But it's on fire, bro. Come on. Let's see how long it takes for this ice cream to melt. Okay, a little drip of chocolate.
Well, dude, it's like, check this out. Bro, this is ice cream. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. It smells really nasty too. It smells like burnt chemicals. Do you hear that? This is ice cream. And there's fire on it. You're watching this, right? Do you hear the sizzle, sizzle, sizzle? This is not normal. Imagine this in your lower intestine. Gee, I never smoked a day in my life. I don't know why. I have cancer, doc. This is not Amish ice cream. No. How many chemicals are there in this thing? How long do I have this flame on here for? I'm going to run out of fire. You're watching this, right? Okay. Dum dum dum. Any day now. Come on. Okay, it's starting to drip. Finally. Dude, it was just burning. You're watching this, right? I'm not making this up. It's not professionally filmed well enough to be AI. The ice cream's on fire. You see this? The pop is on fire. Happy birthday to you. It's on fire. Boom again. Smells really nasty. Smells like burnt tires. Hey kitty, you want some ice cream? Yeah, give this to the little ones. And you wonder why they come up with all sorts of diseases. It's on fire again. You see the flame on it? You see that flame, right? This is not normal. My ice cream's smoking. Let's keep going. Let's see how long it takes. And just so you know, there's no air conditioning in here for one reason or another. It's a long story. So, I mean, I'm schwitzing. Look at this. Seriously. It's hot in here. And this ice cream is on fire. Ow. No, what am I saying? Ow, it didn't hurt me. A drumstick. Yeah, this is healthy. This is good for you. How many toxins and chemicals do you think Nestle's... Come on, Nestlé. Nestlé, I'm so disappointed in you. Look, hold on, I ran out of fire. I ran out of fire on my ice cream. Let me get a close-up on this bad boy. You're watching this, right? Finally, a nut flicks off. I mean, how long should it really take for ice cream to melt on a flame? I mean, a hot dog would have been cooked already. I mean, seriously, I could have cooked bacon on this thing already. Are you telling me I couldn't? I mean, we're going for almost 8 minutes right now. My ice cream is flickering. You watching this? My ice cream's on fire. Do you see this? And this goes into your system. The ice cream is on fire. Ice cream is not supposed to go on fire. Ice cream is not supposed to be flammable. I have 2 words for you. Oy vey. Oy vey. Hold on. It's like barely melted. Look at this. I may need another one of these lighters. Look at this. I'm probably going to get secondhand smoke from this video. I mean, could you imagine if I did this video and then I sued Nestlé for lung cancer? God forbid. Look at this. Shame on them. Come on. Do you know how many poor schmucks are eating this right now? I was one of those poor schmucks. I mean, we are going for almost 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm sweating, and the ice cream's not really going very far. I mean, it's dripping down my hand a little bit, and it's not hot. I mean, just to give you a perspective, look at my forehead. I'm sweating. And the ice cream, barely melting. Look at this. I mean, you're watching this. I'm not making this up, am I? Okay. Something tells me that theoretically I could sing like "Happy Birthday to You" and it would the whole ice cream cone still wouldn't be melted. But I don't want to get a copyright strike off of only God knows. Hey, who wants a drumstick? I got a whole box of them in the refrigerator. This is not very healthy, ladies and gentlemen. This is not very healthy. This is a world of ugliness that I just can't wrap my brain around. Don't try this at home. I mean, eating a drumstick. I mean, you could burn them all you want. I mean, the toxic smoke that goes into your lungs is probably a lot less toxic than getting all these chemicals into your body. Straight up, if I had the parrot on my shoulder right now, the parrot would have been dead from getting these fumes. Parrots have very sensitive lungs. Look, I'm almost out of freaking butane or whatever the hell this stuff is in here. Lighter fluid. Okay, so we finally got rid of a lot of the nuts or whatever they're supposed to be. Look at this clown show. But the ice cream, still pretty much there, man. Still pretty much there. I mean, we're over 12 minutes into this video right now. I take pride in having a fairly good command of the English language. And I fancy myself a gentleman, but the best words that I could use, the best words that I could find to describe this disaster is this is majorly fucked up. I'm not making this up. You see for yourself. You're watching this. I mean, we didn't even try the cone yet. I didn't even know if the cone will set on fire. I'm afraid I'm gonna have it explode on me. How many chemicals and toxins are in this son of a... This is ridiculous. Finally, something drips down my hand a little bit besides my sweat. I mean, honestly, my left hand is getting tired from holding the lighter on the ice cream. My left hand is getting tired from holding the lighter on the ice cream for 13 minutes. What the bloody? It's puffing. Look at this. Ice cream is not supposed to act like this. No. I'm glad you're watching this because if I said it, you'd say, no, he's a comedian. He's being funny. No, I'm not. I mean, I am being funny because I'm funny, but I'm not trying to be funny right now. Well, maybe a little bit, but I'm not trying. I mean, I'm trying to show you how ridiculous. Look, I'm dripping sweat. I'm sweating more than this chemical disaster. Oh, man. Oh, seriously. Look at my thumb with the thumbprint on from holding this thing. Come on, dude. Okay. I think you got the idea, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what shows up in the comment section. Maybe you don't want to go with a drumstick.
Maybe Breyers is better. Let's give them their day in court.
Breyers ice cream? No, it's not Breyers ice cream. It's Breyers Frozen Dairy Dessert. Breyers Frozen Dairy Dessert. Okay, so as you can see, this water is at a full boil. Hypothetically, if this went on your skin, you'd wind up in the hospital, big time. That's pretty darn hot, right? All right, let's see what happens when we pour this on Breyers Frozen Dairy Dessert. It should melt, right? And it's frozen. Right, okay. Let's see. All right, let's take it out of the freezer. There it is. Frozen Dairy Dessert.
You see for yourself, right? All right, see? It's still cold, has the frost, okay? Let's put it in the sink. Breyers Frozen Dairy Dessert. Okay, it's ice cream. Let's see what happens when we pour the scalding boiling water on it. So we take the boiling, scalding water and pour it on the frozen dairy dessert. Let's be careful. What's happening? Is it melting? Let me get a spoon. Hold on. Frozen dairy dessert. Still pretty freaking frozen. Still pretty freaking frozen. Look at this. Okay, let's put it in a pan and see what happens now. Okay, oops. Let's leave it for a second. I'm gonna put it in a hot pan after the boiling water. All right, now I'm gonna put it in a hot pan after the boiling water, and let's see what happens. Okay, that looks pretty hot, right? Let's put the frozen dairy dessert that just had the boiling water in this pan and see what happens. Okay, there's our frozen dairy dessert. It's a little mushy from the scalding hot water. Let's put it in here with the water is sizzling. Let's see what happens. Wow, okay. That's the water that's sizzling out. Look at this. Look at this car wreck. Oh my goodness. Imagine what this does inside your system, huh? Gee, Doc, I don't know how I got cancer. I never smoked a day in my life. It's ice cream. You're watching this, right? Okay, let's see how long it takes for the frozen dairy dessert to melt. Look at this. Whew. And just to think, you buy ice cream, you rush home from the supermarket because you're afraid it's gonna melt. Huh? Frozen dairy dessert. Imagine what this does inside your colon, folks. This shimmering around your lower intestine. I have no idea why I got gallstones. No idea. Cancer, leukemia. I'm pretty healthy. I don't know. Ice cream, cup of coffee, Doritos. What's the big deal? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Frozen dairy dessert. Frozen dairy dessert. Let's give it a minute. It's still frozen. Hey, anyone want dessert? Who's in the mood for some dessert, huh? What are all you dessert lovers out there? Roll this around your gums. I just poured a pot of scalding water on this, and now it's in a pot and it's still not melting. It's been 3 minutes already. 3 minutes in this pot. Frozen Dairy Dessert. There you go. What in the toxicity is going on here? Why do I think in some alternative universe Robert Kennedy's having a wet dream? Hey, Mr. Kennedy, if you're watching, please get me an invite to the White House Hanukkah party. Come on. Frozen Dairy Dessert. Look at this. You know, they serve this in school lunches and hospitals. Look at this. Frozen Dairy Dessert. It's in a hot pan. I mean, it's over 4 minutes it's sitting in here. Frozen Dairy Dessert. Are you watching this? I mean, my hand is getting tired from holding the camera. I'll give it another 30 seconds. I cannot wait to read the comments. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend Breyers Frozen Dairy Disaster Desserts. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a frozen dairy disaster. That's what it has to say on the label. Frozen Dairy Disaster. Look at this. Okay, 5 minutes. Still has its original shape. Look at that. Theoretically, I could put this back in a container and return it to the supermarket. I'm not, but this is a world of ugliness, folks. A world of ugliness. Think twice about feeding this to your family. What in the 911 nuclear nutrition holocaust are we shoveling into our mouths right now?
So let me get this straight. So now counterfeit ice cream is actually a thing? Frozen Dairy Dessert.
Frozen Dairy Dessert. Who wants a nice, yummy frozen dairy dessert? Doesn't this look appetizing?
No, Breyers didn't just replace the cream. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, the secret ingredient in frozen dairy dessert is whatever antibiotic-laced runoff is. Next, add cheap corn syrup. And then, of course, they mix it with the same gum that's used in fracking fluid. And then it's inflated with compressed air. So scientifically, it can't melt.
And here's one more nutritional apocalypse. Hey, you want a Dorito? Cool Ranch. How bad could they be for you? Let's find out. Okay. You see this? Hold on a second. I gotta take the camera and bring it closer. This is crazy. Here we go. Let's see how long these Doritos burn for. Approximately. Cool Ranch. They're cool. Looks pretty cool to me, right? Okay, so far they're burning for over 2 minutes. Oh, imagine what this loveliness is doing inside your system. This is not too toxic, is it? Gee, Doc, I don't know. I seem to eat perfectly healthy. Hey guys, you want to come by the house? You know, we'll watch the game, have a couple of Doritos, yeah? Don't want to get too close. This is crazy. Hold on a second. This is ridiculous. You see this? Are you watching this? These are Doritos. Doritos. Cool Ranch. Where's the wrapper? Let's get a little closer again. Who would ever think that Doritos are flammable? I mean, look at this. Doritos are burning. And they smell really bad, too. It doesn't smell very natural, I'll tell you that. Imagine what they do inside your system. I just touched my shirt and I had that powdered coffee creamer crap still on my shirt. Ay, ay, ay. I think we really got to start taking care of ourselves. But who would think? Look at this. Doritos. Let's see how long it goes for. I mean, seriously, how toxic do these chemicals have to be? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Doritos. Let's see how long it goes for. I don't want my plant to... Oof. This really smells. Doritos. Doritos are flammable, folks. Imagine what this does inside your system. Imagine what this does inside your body. Seriously, imagine what this does inside your body. This is toxicity of the highest order, bro. There's one that didn't burn yet. You want me to take it up? No, it's kind of on fire. Let's see how long this goes for. So much for Cool Ranch. I mean, I don't think the plastic bag would burn this much. I mean, I'm sure the plastic bag will go up, but I'm not going to burn the plastic. This is what you put in your system. This is what you put in your system. Yeah, they're burning for over 7 minutes right now.
Realize that people take better care of their cars than they do their own bodies? I would never give my pet this food. I would never, ever consider feeding my animal this garbage. But yet, we shovel it down our throat every day. So the solution is to go organic, right? Not exactly. Baby carrots are soaked in the same chemicals used to clean your toilet. Every one of them is soaked in an active bleach compound, double the dose deemed safe by the EPA. Spiked with 34 pesticides beyond wash or peel. Oh my God, then the bleach stub is sealed in plastic where moisture fields leukonostoc bacteria. Although it's scanned organic clean, but it's scanned 100,000 microplastics and a residue linked to bladder cancer. So your safest solution is your neighborhood pizzeria. Everyone knows what's inside pizza, except for pepperoni. Let's face it, no one knows what's inside that motherfucker.